You will pay for what you did to me.
Captain Salazar, an undead Spaniard, seeks revenge on Captain Jack Sparrow. In order to save himself, Jack needs the Trident of Poseidon, which contains power over the entire sea. Also along for the ride are Henry and Karina, who seek the Trident as a means to reunite them with their respective long-lost fathers.
The good.
The elements that were present in the other Pirates of the Caribbean movies are present in this one as well. Some ambitious and cool-looking action sequences and cheeky banter, with some supernatural stuff thrown into the mix. The villains of this movie, to be specific, are ghosts. True, that's not much of a leap for the kind of villains we've had for the past 4 movies, but I still think they were pretty neat. They're handled differently than the undead characters in other movies, and the special effects give them a pretty good aesthetic.
The iffy.
The action in this movie is lighter than the other Pirates of the Caribbean movies, but you still get a lot of pretty good moments. The comedy aspect of this movie is hit and miss, and in regards to this franchise, there are more misses than usual. In many ways, Poseidon's Trident is a cop-out. A cop-out by design, but a cop-out nonetheless. A few characters appear in this movie for the sake of fan service, and the fan service is not that greatly satisfying. Like the other 4, this movie has a post-credit scene. Stick around.
The bad.
This movie's story is executed pretty unevenly and has a lot of wasted potential. Be it characters, plot points, or new mythos to explore, a lot of major and minor elements are put together, but there's not enough screen time to properly connect them all or give them the weight that they need. As a result, this movie is weirdly paced, lacks any sense of scale or stakes, and just feels generally underwhelming. One of my biggest compliments to the other Pirates of the Caribbean films is that the world the characters inhabited and the characters themselves always felt so rich, so alive, even some of the minor ones. But the dialogue and characterization of this movie does not live up to the same level of charm or richness.
The verdict?
I consider myself a fan of these movies. I really enjoyed the first 3, and I even kind of liked the 4th one. I also hear that people are saying that this movie, at the very least, is better than the 4th one. I'm going to be in the minority to say, I don't think it is. I think Dead Men Tell No Tales is the weakest film of the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. It is not unenjoyable by any means, but it is the film that really makes me think that the well of creative ideas for this franchise is drying up. This is Detective Steve, and expect a future episode of Detective Reviews to be about this movie.